ka na ba or Noel?
Well, actually, the reason why I called myself Noel, kasi pag nagto-talk ako, nahiya naman ako not to accept them in my Facebook. Kasi Facebook are friends lang. Pero kung
Ah,
acquaintance, natatakot ako. So, nadidiliman ka ba sa akin?
hindi, okay naman ng konti. Okay
Oo.
naman.
I
So,
can
George,
put I can put light, you want?
sige, sige.
I'll put light, wait.
All right. So we're talking to George Wieneke, the AFI president, and we're talking about Bayanihan, which is an interesting initiative of the different MSME. And it's interesting. Today is July 7, 7/7. So what are you buying, di ba? So we're talking to George to talk to him about what is this all Bayanihan about. I know it will be launched on July 10. So we're getting the scoop with George on what it is all about. And here you go. Yon! Ganda. All right. All right.
Okay, game. Yeah.
All right. Let's start.
Ayan. Let's
All
start.
right. Thank you. And we're here talking to thank you for All right. Good morning, George.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Anton. Good morning. Nice to see you again. Wow, this is
Yeah.
really, thank you for inviting me.
Yes. And we'll say good morning to those people watching the replay. Or if you're watching live, maybe you can join our discussion, put some comments on the stream below. Or if you're watching on the replay, continue to send us comments or suggestions. We're talking to George. Maybe, George, can you introduce yourself and what does AFI president mean? And then we'll go to Bayanihan.
Okay, I'm George Wieneke. I'm an entrepreneur for 32 years already. I'm one of the founders of Potato Corner. I sold my share about 19 years ago. And then after 19 years, I became a mentor and a professor in entrepreneurship. And then 8 years ago, I created Tokyo Tempura as my bounce back. Then now I'm very active with Go Negosyo. I'm one of the angelpreneurs of Go Negosyo. And of course, I'm also with DTI. I do lectures about entrepreneurship. So buong buhay ko nakaalat sa micro, small, medium enterprise. We're trying our best. We're trying our best to really cultivate, help, entice, encourage people to go to entrepreneurship. At present po, I'm now the president of API. API is the Association of Filipino Franchisors. It's a group of Filipino homegrown franchisors that gives out franchise. I'm also one of the founders of API. We are 24 years already. We are nine as founders. We have Mr. Butch Bartolome, okay, Mrs. Laurel of Goto King, Richie Cuna of Your Gelato Cafe. I myself, George Wieneke, at that time I was representing Potato Corner. I have Jerry Sabinosa of Tita Paring. I have Chituan of at that time. She was representing Figaro. And then I have Mr. Lenlili Caros of Pullman Halo Halo. And then I have Mr. De La Cruz of Pancit Tika Malabon. I'm missing one. I totally forgot. I'm missing one, but there is another one. so, uh, so,
So,
so, yun
George,
po. Po.
yes, thank you. I know I'm excited to know more about Bayanihan. And today is actually 7/7. I know you're launching it on July 10, but today a lot of people will be buying, no? 7/7. Maybe you can share with us this initiative of Bayanihan. Ano ba to? Ano ba tong Bayanihan na to?
Okay, Anton. It's been 110 days, going to 113 days since the lockdown, no? Since the pandemic. Actually, everybody started with really on January. Everybody started in January planning because the economy is bullish. So everybody's planning, expansion left and right, new product, new concept. And then all of a sudden, nung March, medyo tinamaan tayo na hindi nating alam, no? Sabi ko nga, sa isang pikit lang, lahat ng pinaghirapan, especially me, na lahat ng pinaghirapan ko for 7 years, ay biglang nawala. So for the whole duration of the pandemic, as the leader of API, medyo di ko nga alam kung swerte or bala, ay ako yung
Hindi,
naiwan
para
sa
sa'yo
akin.
talaga yan. Para sa'yo
Para
talaga
sa
yan. Calling mo talaga yan.
Calling ko talaga yan. So, when we heard about the lockdown, we have no idea kung ano ba 'tong lockdown na 'to. Ano ba 'to, martial law? We have no idea. So immediately, I talked to the board and I told the board, I proposed to the board, let's have a emergency podcast. Emergency podcast, hindi pa ho masyado uso yung maraming podcast nung araw. Si Anton Diaz na nga may podcast. Pero bigla kaming, sige, let's do a podcast to calm, okay, to educate and to give them information what's gonna happen. And during that time, nagkaroon ng podcast ka. So, very intense yung podcast. It's like announcing the end of the world, apocalypse, etc. So, nakita namin na maraming AFI members na na-appreciate yung podcast. And then sabi ko, why don't we do this on a regular basis? Actually, hindi po ako sanay maging co-host. Hindi po ako wedding co-host, hindi talaga ako doon. So, I was forced to do it, okay, in our service to the micro, small, medium enterprise. Umabot ang Holy Week, we did spiritual podcast, we did labor podcast, we did accounting podcast. So, isang season 'yon. And then during those days, isa sa mga naging worry namin is the rent of the malls.
Oo.
Okay, sarado ang mall, pero paano tayo? Paano tayo? Imagine, if they're going to lift the lockdown after 2 months to 3 months, may utang tayo sa mall. So the group, okay, the group that I'm leading, labid for a waiver. So we talked to Secretary Lopez. Ako talagang lumuhod ako. Nagpakapal ako sa mga presidente ng mga big malls kahit hindi nila ako masyado kilala. I opted to call them to really beg for the waiver. And maganda naman because na-waive yung mga rent. So tuwan-tuwa kami, tuwan-tuwa kami. It's a big victory for
Oo
us.
nga, galing.
Oo. Oo. Pero after 2 weeks, sabi namin, what if bumalik na tayo? What is the other challenge that we're facing, that we cannot pay the same amount of rent? So again, ito na naman, labi na naman kami, pakiusap, and I'm very happy and I'm very thankful to SM and Ayala and the other malls to understand the micro, small, medium enterprise. So again, they're giving us a preferential or discount or recovery discount just to survive. So again, hindi pa rin natatapos doon. Every night, I hear sound bites of people planning to declare bankruptcy. Some people are planning to commit suicide. Some people are crying. So as a leader and the father now of AFI, I always call them. Parang, oh, sige, ito, gawin natin. Alam mo, lakasan mo lang ang loob mo. So, that was my life in that 100 days. In fact, sabi ko nga, my childhood friends is enjoying the ECQ kasi they were able to watch several series in Netflix. Ako hindi, ang buhay ko, Zoom, telepono.
Oo nga.
Okay? And then after naman dun, sabi ko, o sige, realization. What is our realization? Okay, if the mall will open, we proceed to the new normal. I don't think it's going to be the same. People will be very, very scared to go out and buy our product. So that was the challenge. Eh,
Mhm.
sino ba naman ako? Okay? Sino ba naman ako to talk to people? I'm just
Oo.
an ordinary person. In fact, I am an entrepreneur 113 days ago, but now I'm a survivor. Okay?
Oo.
Survivor of what happened. So
Oo.
I talked to a owner of a big advertising agency, which is I'm very, very grateful. His name is Hil Chua. He's the owner of BBB, one of the biggest. Sabi ko sa kanya, Kuya, meron akong idea, a national campaign. But Afi and myself does not have money anymore. But I want this campaign. The objective of this campaign is to rally the Filipino people to patronize the micro small enterprise. But the problem is, hindi naman kilala ng mga Pilipino kung sino yung micro small enterprise. Eh di
Mm.
ba, Anton, we are 99.6% and 88.6% are the micros.
Oo, yeah,
Yung mga
madami.
micros na to, sa mga mall, sa mga groceries.
Mhm.
Tapos, 66.6% is the contribution to the employment of this country. So
Mhm.
we're employing people. So how do we survive? So sabi niya, sige, let's encourage the market. Let's introduce to the market sino ba ang micro, small, medium enterprise. So that
Mm.
was the main objective. Yung pumayag ngayon, yung pumayag si Hill, I will help you and give you all the strength, all the assets of my agency. My communication
Wow,
expert, my
galing,
team. Okay? So the other challenge is, yes, you have a campaign, but the campaign has to be very strong. It has to be very strong. So who can we get as an influencer? Parang inspirasyon. And during the pandemic, there was one guy, okay? There was one guy
Sino
who who
'yan?
does who does concert online, okay? Getting
Oo,
7 million. Okay, 7 million. And who is that guy? Si Mr. Pure Energy.
of course, yeah.
Okay, but sino ka, George, para kausapin si Mr. Pure Energy? What what right do you have? So, again, kasi ang prinsipyo ko palagi sa buhay, 'pag hindi mo gawa, hindi mo kita. So sabi ko, I'll try it. I'll I'll talk to Angeli, I'll talk to Gary. And then they said, we will do it, George. So you have the campaign, you have the ambassador, so you need to go now to the stakeholder. So I talked to Secretary Lopez. I showed Secretary Lopez what I have shown to United Nations, okay? And then he said, nakakaiyak to. George, pinaghirapan natin to. Ever since Go Negosyo, itong industriya na to ang inaalagaan natin. We go around the provinces, encouraging people, pro bono, naiipit tayo sa airport, naiipit tayo sa Bagyo, just to do lectures. And these things became part of our lives. Di ba? Okay, let's give the credit. It is Mr. Joey Concepcion who really rallied the whole country on entrepreneurship together with Secretary Lopez. So sabi ko, sige, Sekmon, gawin natin to. So we were all crying. We were all crying. I was crying because I am a victim. I am a victim. In my During the normal days, I do my own business. I attend to my own business, but I adapt startups with me. And remember, Anton, I don't invest because
Oo,
I do
yes.
not believe as a mentor, okay, as a mentor, I don't believe that you should invest. You invest your wisdom, your time, and the guidance.
Mhm.
Once you invest money to the mentor or to the mentee, okay, it compromises already the purity of the action.
Oo, may
So,
conflict.
may conflict na kasi ang interest mo yung pera mo. Okay? So, kung mentor ka lang, ang interest mo is for him to succeed.
Mhm.
So, ayan na, pumasok
Oo.
na. may stakeholders na tayo, Meralco, Union Bank, Globe, PLDT started to really believe in the program. All of a sudden, the program is so big. Okay. So, I was really surprised. Sabi ko, wow, this is it. And
Galing
it does not stop in a Gary Valenciano ad. Meron kami mga leg.
Mm.
May nag-donate sa akin, Anton. Sa Bayanihan, may nag-donate ng marketplace
Talaga?
website.
Okay.
Yes. Because maraming pain point sa other marketplace, di ba? Mataas
Oo.
yung percentage, etc.
Yes.
And then, we did address that already. Sabi namin, let's house all the micro on this, okay? But we will not get 15%, 20%. And then we tied up with the delivery people, okay, waiving, getting rid of the percentage. Also, the
Talaga?
preferential rate. Oh, so
Wow.
lahat yun. Sabi ko, ayusin natin to. Bigay na natin. Bigay na natin. I'm 52 years old. I have nothing to prove anymore. This is just the love for the micro, small, medium enterprise, which I have already dedicated my life for so many years. That's
Oo.
why, eto na tayo, we're going to launch it. Then there's going to be a lot of series of Bayanihan Leg.
Oo.
They, imagine, there's one insurance company that created a bayanihan product for our employee and ourselves. Four
Ah,
hundred 430 pesos
oo.
medical assistant insurance. Okay? Covered ang dengue, COVID, etc. Pag ikaw na-hospitalize, meron kang cash assistance. So if
Ah,
you increase to 500, meron kang 1,200 per day hospitalization. Eh di ba
ah,
ang mga tao natin, sa atin din naman pupunta. Kaya lang,
mm.
how do we help now our people kung wala tayong pera?
Yes.
So
So,
dumadami ang mga bayanihan leg.
so, going back, yung e-commerce portal is bayanihan.com. Tama ba yan?
Okay. Ang portal po natin, afi@bayanihan.com.
afi.bayanihan.com. Okay.
Opo. Hopefully, it's going to be up by tomorrow. Inaayos pa natin yung landing page niya. Nilalagyan natin ng um, konting design in accordance to the Gary Valenciano ads.
Wow. So,
Oh.
kailan lalabas yung ad? Kailan lalabas yung ad?
Ah, the
Or
ad
what?
will the ad will come out on Friday at 6 o'clock in the evening, simultaneous with all the electronic LED in Metro Manila. Again, thank you so much, Neon, for helping us and believing in this project. And then in all radio station, TV station, again, thank you so much, KBP, for believing in this project. And then PANA is also helping us, okay, to create and to craft packages for the micro, small, medium enterprise. Again, maraming salamat po, PANA.
Uy, okay yun
Oh,
Okay yun.
Philippine Marketing Association headed by President Lucian. Again, thank you so much. Alam mo, palagi kami naka-tie up yan, sister association yan ng AFI. So, lahat po sila, JCI, Let's Eat Pare. So, everybody's here.
Oo.
Everybody's helping.
Okay. So, for the people, how can we support it? Ano bang mga suggestions
Oo.
on how we can support the campaign?
Oh. Number one, for the public, if you see the TV commercial, please share it to everybody, for everybody to understand who are, okay, and who are the face of the micro, small, medium enterprise. We are in the ICU now. We are in the ICU. We need understanding. We need we need ventilator. We need antibiotics because we need to be well because maybe your relative is our employee. So we need to preserve the employment. Spread the word. Yes, you can go and buy. Yes, you can go inside the mall. But of course, social distance, alcohol, and mask. We
Mhm.
can we can do this all together. Okay? Kasi nga sabi ko nga, Anton, this is the season of self-discipline.
Oo.
We can go back to our normal life. We can go back to our normal life. Okay? If Hong Kong can do it and Vietnam can do it, we can do it also.
Siyempre dapat,
So,
oo.
all we have to do is follow social distance, mascara, alcohol. Don't touch your face. Yun lang. We can all go back. We can all go back. Ang dami pong nagsaradong restaurant, ang dami pong nagsaradong kumpanya. Yung mga nagsarado na yon, marami po silang nileo.
Oo. Um, yung maybe can we talk that some more how ano ba sa tingin mo talaga dito moving forward, no, we're on the second half of the year. um can can the businesses survive with takeout, 30% dine in, and you know and no more lockdowns? Can the businesses really survive?
Okay, Anton. I'm not an economist. Okay, I'm just an ordinary entrepreneur. But what I have now with me is hope and faith. Let's all have faith because I think we can do it. Maybe this is not anymore the year of getting profit. This is just a year of survival. Let's let's just cross the bridge carefully and survive. Let's support our employee kung kaya natin, and then let's see next year. I'm I don't want to be a prophet of doom. Okay? I'd like to promote hope. Okay? I'd like to motivate people. Okay? I think kakayanin pa natin kung sama-sama tayo. Sabi nga ng kanta ni Gary Valenciano, pwede naman mangarap, pwede naman mangarap sa bagong umaga. And I'm holding to that. Even Anton, if we revisit the Bible, it's all, ilang beses sinabi ni Jesus, just have faith. Everything will be okay.
Yeah, ang galing, galing. Yeah, I think and that's why we're doing this nga mga live stream also to share hope and faith to a lot of people, no? Kasi nga maraming affected talaga, especially with this campaign, with the MSME. And I'm really happy that you guys are doing it. Galing ah. Bayanihan. Who coined the term bayanihan?
Okay. Anton, the question, you're happy you're doing this. Sabi ko nga, it's not anymore AFI. We're not talking about the association anymore. This is already, we're
Bigger.
talking about the micro, small, medium enterprise, the whole Philippines. Okay, sinong gumagawa? Okay, I cannot stand inside my house doing nothing. Again, sino ba naman ako? Kaya lang, it is just my character to do something. I am a doer and I'm not a rider. I cannot just stand. If it works, great. If it did not work, did not gain traction, at least we did something. Sabi nga nung World War II ng mga sundalo sa atin, wag natin i-surrender ang bataan. So
Mhm.
dito, wag natin surrender ang bataan.
Oh. So, George, paano ba ito? Paano natin ma-identify yung mga SME? Ano ba yan? They'll carry a badge or just buy Filipino products or Filipino entrepreneur? How can you, like, kasi today is 7/7, di ba? I know you're launching it on the MTV on the 10th, di ba? But like today, how can we support, kasi it's a major online shopping day, 7/7. How
Mm.
any suggestions on how you can support it?
Okay. Okay. Ang kagandahan kasi sa Pilipino, yung resiliency nila. Okay, napakalakas. Okay. Everybody went underground. Why did they went underground? Because they need to survive. Siguro, pwede natin tangkilikin yung mga binibenta nila. Okay? Imbis na hindi natin sila tangkilikin natin. Yung kapitbahay mo, yung leche plan niya, bumili ka. So, those small things can add to a bigger thing. Imagine, ang dali-dali ngayon. Marami pong entrepreneur ngayon. Dahil all you need is a kitchen. It's a kitchen and a Wi-Fi and a Facebook. So, this somehow, somewhere, this can help us survive. It can bring money. It can bring money to buy food for your house. So, lahat po ng mga nakikita nyo sa commercial area, sa social media, patronize them. Patronize them if you can. Okay? Hindi ko po sinasabi na i-patronize yung araw-araw. But, if you want them, buy them. And then with regards with Filipino muna, sabi ko kasi, when we were conceptualizing this, Filipino rin po yung mga nag-franchise ng international. So why don't we help everybody na lang po? Kasi lahat naman po tinamaan. And what's happening now? What's happening now is that wala nang malaking kumpanya, wala nang maliit na kumpanya, lahat tayo maliliit.
Oo
We
nga, eh.
are
Tama yun.
one.
Actually, tama yun. Oo.
Yun ang kaganda.
Oo.
Di ba? Dati kasi, malaki na yan. Wag nyo ano yan. Hindi. We are all one.
Yeah. Parang we're starting all at the same time. No? I
Oh,
know meron kayong ano, 'di ba? I'll share this ano so people can do you guys have a template, tama? I'll share this. Sandali, ah. So you can change the template in Facebook, no, for support.
yes. That's what you call bayanihan. You can show the world that we are supporting them. Um, that's one. Ayan, meron ka na pala.
So paano ito, bayanihan, this one, no?
Opo. Okay, you can change
Natin yan.
It's a reminder. It's a reminder po. Okay.
Yan. To
Yun.
support
To
yan,
support. To support po.
the SMME. Wow.
Oo.
Okay.
Alam mo, Anton, before the pandemic, palagi ko sinasabi, there are several crises in the past. Ang nagsusurvive dun sa
Oo.
crisis na yon is always the micro and the food industry. Na
Okay, bakit?
makikita.
Oo nga. Why?
Okay. Kasi everybody will always eat. Everybody will always celebrate. Okay? Kaya sa mga fellow food entrepreneurs, hang on there. Okay? And of course, sana uh, let's take advantage of this season. Okay? I think this is a season of kindness. This is a season of kindness. And I think kindness is more contagious to COVID. Alisin na po natin yung ugaling JPM. Just
Ano yun?
protecting myself.
Oo.
Okay? So yung self-preservation. We can survive this if we remove that. Remove JPM.
Mhm.
Okay? Just protecting myself. Use kindness. And we will do this.
Wow, ang galing nga eh. And ayun nga kailangan natin tulong-tulungan talaga eh. And yun, and we're trying to help nga also as many people as possible to share their story, and thanks for sharing your story also. Siguro just to close our discussion, maybe final thoughts to the entrepreneurs nga na kasi marami talagang apektado. Ano sa tingin mo dapat nilang gawin? We're now on the second half. This is halftime. Halftime tayo, di ba? Kung basketball game, this is halftime. You're doing a pep talk to all the entrepreneurs. What would you tell them?
Well, number one, Anton, uh, the first one that they have to do is accept the brutal fact that it's going to be tough and hard. Okay, that's the first thing. Number two, there are four modes of a person. If you are still in the freeze mode, meaning di, na-shock ka pa sa nangyayari, please get out of that freeze mode. Okay? If you're in the flight mode, bahala na si Batman, go with the flow, please get out of that mode. It is go to the mode of fight mode. Okay? Go, think, pivot, innovate. And then the last mode is have faith. Have faith. The key to survival is really adapting to the situation. It is not the greatest. It is not the most intelligent. It is not the most strongest. It is the person who can adapt to the situation. And that person will survive. Let's not be a rider. Let's be a doer. That's all you have to do. And creativity in this kind of situation is very key. You have to pivot. Bawal na po ang copycat. Baka matalo kayo. Business will be tougher. Business will be tougher. As I said, everybody went underground. So, ang labanan dito is innovation and creativity. Yun lang po siguro.
Yes. And I actually like the innovation coming out of this, no? Parang ang daming masasarap lumalabas, para yung mga
Oo.
kit. Ang daming, the innovation is actually quite exciting, at least looking at it. And then at least nga tama ka, a lot of people will buy food, and there's really a high chance that the food entrepreneurs would really survive this crisis, no? All right. Thank you.
Ay, thank you rin. Thank you for
Galing, galing,
inviting
galing,
me.
Iba
Thank
ng
you.
iba ng level mo ngayon.
Hindi, I am just I'm just doing what I'm just doing and using what God gave me, the talent. Remember the parable of the talent. We all have talents, but we
Yes.
have to use it. Let's use it for the glory of Him.
All right. Thank you. With that, we'll
Thank
close
you,
it.
thank you. Thank
All
you so much.
right. Thank you. Thank you for here talking to us. And thank you for galing, galing.
Thank you
Yeah,
po.
we'll support it. So this will be an ongoing campaign, no? I guess.
Yes, oo.
Oh. Kamusta yung
Oo.
Tokyo Tempura mo pala? Talking specifically to Tokyo.
Okay, Tokyo Tempura, we did okay. It took me 2 weeks after the lockdown to really focus on Tokyo Tempura kasi I was really focused on the happy, the
Oo,
members.
yeah, ang dami mong
Oh,
ang galing mo nga, eh. You're supporting everybody else.
nahirapan ako doon kaya lang pinagalitan ako ni Jenny. Ano ka ba? You have to give time. So yung 2 weeks na yun, buti nakahabol ako.
Okay.
We created, isa kami sa mga naunang nag-create yung kit, yung tempura kit.
Okay.
So, the principle of the tempura kit is naging coexist with the marketing principle. Pag wala kang tindahan, you have to maintain the brand. So what we did, we sold tempura kit, and during the lockdown, it became a parang celebration tool. Birthday niya,
Ah,
order siya. With 900 pesos, you get, I think, 90 pieces. Then we give you the butter mix, you cook it. It became a celebration tool. It
mm.
became a bonding tool from daughter and mother.
Ang
Tapos
galing,
wedding anniversary. Tapos sinuwerte po tayo kasi pinikap ng mga vloggers.
Mm.
Ah, yung babae, si Joy Spring ba yun?
Oo.
Tapos si Juancho, tapos may Bogart pa, tapos everybody was there. And
Ah,
it was really a miracle to sustain my people. Okay? Now naman, tapos after that, I thought of an idea on franchising to pivot franchising.
o
The one
papaano?
ang ginawa ko kasi, my biggest mistake, which I saw in January, all my stores are in the mall.
Yes.
Okay, so the plan in January is to start opening outside the mall because I do believe that the brand is already strong. Pwede na mag-stand. So,
Oo.
naabutan lang tayo ng pandemic. And then, ang ginawa ko ngayon, which I'm going to open at least 8 to 10 stores, gumawa ako ng libreng franchise, walang franchise fee. Kung may existing ka lang na sobrang space sa labas ng mall, ah, you can open it. So, nagko-branding ako.
Mm.
Nagko-branding ako. Ah,
Paano?
I did, I did not really go to the reseller that much because I respect my franchisees territory.
Okay.
May nakausap akong isang franchisor, sabi niya, ako, reseller ako. Paano yung territorial ng franchisee mo?
Oo.
I'll see them in court. Martial law ngayon eh. Survival. So sabi ko sa kanya, whatever happened to your press releases that you owe the growth of your company to the franchising if this is your attitude?
Okay.
Oh,
Galing.
so sa akin, pero sige lang, may a few, pero hindi ko tinatamaan yung territorial nila kahit sarado. Because
Okay.
bahala na, ayoko makarma, I'm okay
Oo.
with it. I mean,
Oo.
hindi naman nagugutom pamilya ko eh. Okay naman kami, may pumapasok naman na pera through lectures. Tapos
Oo.
nagano ako, baka gusto mo ako tulungan. May
Oo.
mga kaibigan ka diyan. I do the cheapest food photography.
Bakit cheapest? Bakit
Ah,
cheapest youth photography?
I only charge 5,000 pesos, shoot all you can. Just bring just bring the food in my house, I'll shoot it for you. Kung wala ka namang pera, just be honest. I'll give it to you for free.
Okay ah.
Oh, you can check out my wall. I've been doing food photography dun yung may bayad. Yung wala, wala. Just be honest with me.
Oo.
Okay? But
Ang
I'm
galing.
happy. I'm happy. Last week, I was able to raise 40,000. Pambayad ng Meralco, pambayad ng kuryente, may grocery ako. Oh. Oh, kahapon, I did a lecture for auto innovation. So, I got a little bit of money, 20,000. Okay na ako. Jenny now inside is doing a lecture. So, so then July 12, meron akong Lasal. Ay, akala ko eskwelahan eh. Pero sir,
Oo.
may bayad ho to. Nahiya ako magtanong. Sir, 20,000 po to. Ba, Lasal? Lasal top? With a pandemic? Sure ba kayo? Opo, sir. Oh, tapos Aboitiz retirees on July 15. So sabi
Oo.
ko, okay to. Then August, may US aid kami. Yung US aid.
Oo.
So, kinuha ko ni Dean Pax Lapid doon. Hindi ko na maakala yung US aid na yun. Kala ko pipitsugin lang. Pero dollars pala. Kinumpute namin. Sabi ko sa asawa ko, uy, blessing na to. We can survive at least August and July. July, August. Sabi niya,
Oo.
galing ah.
Ang galing ah.
Siguro
So
by,
George, so ano talaga, talagang you fight and fight, no? Do all the things you can do.
yeah, well, I think ang akin kasi, Anton, what will make you survive is you have to rekindle the things that you used to do before that
Okay.
can be a tool for you to earn.
Okay.
So, and that's what's happening now around us. Yung mga hindi nagluluto ng araw, yung marunong magluto ng araw na ayaw na lang gawin, they're going back there and they're making it as a business.
Oo, yes. Oo.
Oh, so kung ilalagay ko siya sa frame into lecture, you have to revisit, rekindle, and you see result. And then
Mhm.
you will learn again eh. So yun nangyari. Eh kasi ako naman, matagal na ako hindi nagpo-food photography tsaka photography. It's been 3 years kasi busy.
Oo.
Pero itong naisip ko, kailangan kong gumalaw na. Kasi may
Oo.
demand. And at the same time, pwede kong haluin ng advocacy at saka earning.
Oo. Ang galing ah.
Oo.
That's a good
Oo.
idea. I think ano. Anong
Kaya
yeah, wait,
hindi ko
wait.
lang hindi
May
ko lang
tanong
pwede advertise ha.
ah? Hindi
Hindi
ka
ko
lang
lang
pwede.
pwede advertise kasi in respect to the old fellow photographer professionals, I might offend them.
Oo. Oo. Okay.
Ah,
Wait, anong
so
name daw ng wife mo? Anong
Jennifer Wieneke.
Jennifer Wieneke. Baka kilala ng mom ko eh.
Oh,
Ah,
bakit?
okay, I'll tanungin ko na lang. Pero thank you.
Baka
Ano?
baka kilala ng mom ko.
Bakit?
Oh. Kung ba connected mom mo?
Sa PNB before. Ewan, tinatanong niya eh. Baka,
Ah,
baka
oh.
kilala niya.
Hi,
Okay.
ma'am. Oh.
Oo, si
Anyway,
Mamsi. Si Mamsi lagi nanonood ng mga stream namin yan. So,
hi, great.
okay. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you. Thank you
George.
so much.
Thank you for the inspiration and glad that we get connected again
Yes.
and will support all your projects. Just let me know. Ha?
Thank you, Anton. Thank you so
Okay.
much.